Okay, back in action here, gang. So we got through define the problem and generate concepts. So I did not, I stopped the video, I stopped talking before I told you what to write in the right-hand column there on generate concepts. So the tool that someone might use in generating concepts is a decision matrix. So just in case you're confused, you should write that stuff in here that I told you about brainstorming and researching. And then right in here, you should have generate concepts or not generate concepts, decision matrix. Sorry, generate concepts here. That is the whole step. So decision matrix would go right there. Okay. All right. So let's go on. Now, what is a decision matrix? It's a tool used to compare design solutions against one another using specific criteria. So a decision matrix might look something like this. Let's say you come up with these people, this team, whatever it was, came up with 6 different ideas to solve a problem. They might have 6 different design ideas. And so they brainstormed. And when you brainstorm, remember, no idea is a dumb idea. Everything's good. You write it all down. You maybe make a little sketch of it. You got ideas. Okay? That is the goal. You have a bunch of different ideas. And yeah, maybe later you'll go, oh, this thing's dumb. It's not going to work. What were we thinking? But at the time, no dumb ideas when you brainstorm. So they brainstormed and researched probably 6 different ideas. Then they wrote them down here. And then they thought, what are my big criteria? What's really important here? And they said cost, complexity, and development time was important. And 1 is the worst, 4 is the best. So which of these ideas would they probably try first and make a prototype and go with it? Well, this one here, idea number 3, has the most, right? Because it's a 4 in cost, which means it must be inexpensive. Their complexity, it's kind of complex in that it's a 2, but they think they can get it done fairly quick because that's a 4. So they got a 10 there. So they're going to try that first. Now, if that doesn't work, they don't like it, they're going to come back and they're probably going to try number 4 next because it has a 9. So that's what a decision matrix is. So then the question's asked, does the needed technology exist? The technology I need to make this thing, does it exist? And if no, if the technology necessary to develop the solution does not exist, scientific research may be necessary to pursue a solution. So what has to happen? You go back, do more research. Maybe you go back and look at the concepts you already generated. Maybe, excuse me, they go back all the way and have to redefine the problem. Maybe the problem wasn't what you thought it was. Then step number 3 is develop a solution. And when we develop a solution, what do? This is going in your left-hand column, but don't write it all. We'll figure it out. You create a detailed design solution. So you're getting more into detail here. You justify the solution path. So how am I going to do this? How am I going to go about this? And then so let's just in the left-hand column, just put create design solution and justify the path. Create design solutions and justify the path. That is going in right here. Okay. Create design solution, justify the path. Pause if you need to write that. Then in the right-hand column, where we're writing down the example, what you might use, this is a point where you would use technical drawings. Okay, before you maybe had some sketches when you brainstorm, you lots of times sketch things out. Now you're going to get more technical about it. You might add some measurements to it. You might even get on Inventor or some 3D modeling software and start doing it on the computer. Okay, so technical drawings are drawings that provide technical information necessary to produce a product. So they include material, size, shape, assembly. Okay. So like I said, like Inventor. Okay. Every time you make an Inventor file, you're putting dimensions and things on there. So you know exactly what it's going to look like. So then, once again, after step number 3, you ask the question again, is the solution valid? Can we make technical drawings on this that we think are still going to work? We think it's a possible solution. If a solution is found to be invalid or cannot be justified, the designer must return to a previous step in the design process. So you might go all the way back. You might go back to your concepts again and try a different one. So you might look at your decision matrix. Okay. Now, let's say it is valid, your solution. You're going to construct and test a prototype. This is, I think, where the design process gets fun. This is where lots of times you get to get into the shop and build something. Maybe you 3D print something. It all depends on what we're designing. Okay. So I don't want this video to get too long again. So I'm going to stop this. And the next video, we're going to start with step number 4.